You know, you might think that Meghan Markle literally has no business sense at all. And when you think about it, you just might be right. As ever, let me explain. Morning, nice to see you, chums. Thank you for joining me today, as ever, in a beautiful location spot in the very heart, of course, of the United Kingdom on a lovely sunny summer's day. It's nice, isn't it? We should cherish these moments, these days, because very quickly it all comes around. And I don't know about you, have you found this out as well? Whenever you've been somewhere, you look back, say, at a picture or a snap, you can't quite believe you're in the same spot when it was boiling hot and you could barely move, when you're in the depths of winter. You know the sort of thing I mean? Incredible, isn't it? That's the thing, isn't it? That happens, you know. Of course, everything changes, time moves on. And of course, when you look at it in the world of business, what you have to remember is you've got to try your very best to capitalize in the moment that truly matters the most. And this is sadly what Meghan Markle, the former royal known as the Duchess of Sussex, has clearly failed to do. And yet another royal has taken it to their advantage. Let me explain. Morning, lovely to see you. Thank you so much for joining me today, and welcome one and all brand new subscribers. Lovely to have your company. It's a funny thing, isn't it, when you look at business, you know, making the right sort of adjustments and, you know, whether you get the impact or not. The world of influencer is the big thing now, isn't it? Oh yes, 100%. We're all influencers apparently. Now, think about it. When Meghan Markle started her return to Instagram, she tried many different things to get you and I interested in being interested in her. And then the big takeoff really was the sort of pictures and the footage of her. And then it turned out that, in fact, well, like a lot of things in Meghan's life, she wasn't being particularly truthful about the demise of Bogart and when it happened. But of course, this is the world now of celebrity influencer trying to get in something. You know, it's not really about Meghan Markle being truthful, as you can imagine. She's tried many different things, but that particular stunt was one that really pulled in a lot of followers on her social media Instagram account. And then we saw different things, didn't we, with the original, what was it called? American Riviera Orchard, remember that? Suddenly that was a waste of time. She couldn't find a CEO, everything was falling apart. Suddenly we've got nachos covered in jam and her friends saying, oh, it's delicious, as if it was almost the second coming. It's a pot of jam. But suddenly they had to tell you it was marvellous. Then, very inexplicably, if you remember, well, there was these. Remember those? Meghan Markle's alleged dog biscuits. Yes. Now, what happened to them? Well, according to a good source, the idea was floated around, but Meghan didn't necessarily think this was the route that she was going to go down. And there was a reason behind this, and it's very similar to the fact that she didn't like the title given, of course, to her son, Archie, Earl of Dumbarton. She felt dog biscuits, people would associate dog with her. Apparently, Harry explained this. It all got very, very tricky, very fast. However, they don't have a problem in the other areas of the royal family, including Balmoral. Balmoral have just launched their own dog biscuits. They sound delicious, by the way, chumps. I could do with a couple of those with a pot of tea. They sound really nice. A little bit pricey, but that's what you expect. But apparently, the reviews so far have been excellent, and people are ordering them in their droves. Now, you might say, well, this is just consumer. This is just, you know, exactly what Meghan and Harry are trying to do. And yet when they do something, they get blasted when the royal shop does. Here's the thing, right? Think about it. If you looked at the things, and remember they had access to all of this sort of stuff, clearly Meghan is trying to ape that type of world, right? She's trying to do the thing with the tea, the jam, the honey. And if you'd have looked and thought, well, okay, hang on a bit, let's see exactly how these things operated, what sells well in the Buckingham Palace shop, the Balmoral shop, you know, the Windsors, and then work out what you could sell back to them from your end. Apparently, Meghan was absolutely, I hate to use this phrase, but barking mad when she found out that they'd taken apparently her idea. And apparently, according to a source, Balmoral were looking at everything that she was doing and decided to push forward. Apparently Balmoral had had this idea for a while, and as we know, the King and the Queen both are huge fans of the dogs, as is, of course, Catherine and William, the Prince and Princess of Wales. So consequently, what they've done is lean into something that they are very interested in, and amazingly, guess what? It's sold. In the world of Harry and Meghan, though, again, it's never their fault. Someone, though, has to take the biscuit for this, right? Neil Sean in the very heart of Yorkshire.